Welcome back, Generation Iron. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Sex, Love, and Bodybuilding. I'm your host, Margarita Ventura, and here is your other host.
What's going on, guys? I'm Pro Akim here, and we've got a great topic today. One of my favorite topics involve a lot of transformation, which I'm very, very familiar with. So it's going to be good, and you guys are going to enjoy this one. Trust me.
So today's topic is about transformation and how it builds your confidence and how that connects to finding your special other.
Being a bodybuilder and basically for the past 8-9 years, what I've been doing is pretty much transforming my body. So I know a lot about that topic, and it definitely helps with your confidence. It also helps with basically attracting the right person or who you figure like your soulmate or basically your swell mate or whoever it is you're trying to attract is actually into that kind of physique and stuff like that. So it's a very interesting concept because you building your body, building your confidence, and at the same time getting to fall in love is a wonderful thing.
So what you're saying is like, even for people who aren't bodybuilders, let's say they're just starting out and they're tired of being skinny, they're tired of being overweight and sluggish, and they want to do something about it. So you kind of mentioned something really great where the process is about falling in love with yourself and really loving yourself.
Of course.
And they always say that cliche hallmark thing.
Yeah, if you can't love yourself, how are you going to love somebody else?
Can't love someone else.
Well, I personally think to truly fall in love, you have to know yourself. And you know what you want and what you don't want. And you expect that to basically transfer to another person, because if you don't know what you want, how you expect the other person to know? You know, and that goes hand in hand with basically forming a great relationship. Because you can't just have a one-way street for a relationship where you're just giving all and the person's not giving anything back. That relationship is not going to work.
Yeah,
you know?
It's true.
So it's a two-way street.
But people shouldn't just transform just to find someone.
No. The worst thing you could do is...
Because you know that guys always say, I work out to look good naked.
Yeah, but a lot of guys...
that's it.
You should never do that. You know, it should be a personal goal. You're not basically to please anybody else. Because if you work out to attract people, what happens when, you know, that person lets you down or make you disappointed?
Yeah.
You're just going to end up and quit, you know?
Yeah.
So you should always do it for yourself. It should be a self-achieving goal.
Yeah. Something
that you basically want to see yourself achieve. And you shouldn't do it for anybody else.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest mistake a lot of guys or a lot of women make. You know, getting into fitness and stuff like that basically because they want to please somebody else. No, you should do it for yourself.
Or going to lift for lust.
Exactly.
Just for the opposite sex. You have to do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Have you seen people kind of transform and become like super cocky, not humble?
I've seen it.
And they almost abuse the fact that they're attracting the opposite sex.
I've seen it before. I've seen women
they like play out.
I've seen women who
their insecurities.
Basically was overweight, and they started losing weight, and they just become very, very confident to the point where it starts getting annoying. You know, I've witnessed that before. You know, before.
How so annoying?
Well, I have a friend that I know of that, you know, when she was overweight and stuff like that, she was the sweetest person.
Yes.
And then as soon as she dropped all the weight, she just becomes so self-centered and just, you know, just a person that's just so conceited that, you know, I'm like, I don't even know who she is anymore. You know, so you shouldn't be fake. I think you should
they're
be
like
genuine to
allowing these other elements to shape who they are.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we're all going to age, and your body's going to do what it does. And
it's like the same idea with basically achieving your pro card. You would have bodybuilders that were really, really humble, you know, when they were amateurs, and then the minute they get a pro card, they become like this super douchebag.
You're like, relax.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, relax.
Yeah.
You're still doing the same thing every day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's not like all of a sudden you win your pro card and you are making millions. And you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, that's definitely a reality that a lot of people have to learn, either, you know, by listening to people who are, you know, wise and been through it, or learn the hard way that like, you get your pro card, but like, you're still the same person. Yeah. You know? And
it's the same thing. You get that amazing body, but at the end of the day, you're still the same person.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't change that about you, who you are. You know, don't let, because you achieve your fitness goal, to change you as a person.
So we've talked about people who are single, who are transforming themselves, falling in love to find love. But how about people who are already in a relationship or in a marriage, and let's say one person decides to transform and the other one does? You know, there's this sort of imbalance of confidence that happens.
I have a very,
you know,
very, very good story about that.
Let me hear it.
So a few
Give it to me.
maybe a few months ago, maybe a month ago, I was out in LA for the LA Fit Expo, and I decided to take a trip on my lunch break or whatever because I was working the booth for my sponsors. And I went to get a bite to eat and everything like that. And I was just sitting next to these two young ladies. They came out to show their support for the expo and get advice on fitness and stuff like that. So we engaged in conversation, and ironically, one of the young ladies, she and her boyfriend started the fitness journey together. And for some reason, he got in shape really, really fast. He just shed off all the fat, and he was like super hot body.
He's like jacked.
Exactly. And all of a sudden, he ended the relationship.
Oh.
Yeah. Bad. He ended the relationship, and she was really depressed and stuff like that. And, she was like, if she could go back, she wouldn't even started the journey because she felt like he used her because they were doing everything together. And all of a sudden, he achieved his goal and he didn't want to be with her anymore. But the funny thing was, she was with another young lady. And how she met that young lady is because another young lady, her boyfriend did the same thing to her. And they just accidentally met through I think it was like through social media or stuff like that. Like she posted something and the other girl saw it and she was in the same situation. So they started talking and they become like pretty much like best friends right now.
Based on being dumped by the more shredded one.
Exactly. So now they're helping each other out on their fitness
Well, that's
journey.
nice.
So it was a pretty interesting
That's
story.
good. Yeah, but I think that like it could be meeting your goals in fitness and then meeting your goals in business. It can kind of shake things up and then surface or unravel, so to speak, other underlying issues.
Of course.
But so if that's something that's happening for people, then you have to kind of like backtrack and see what's really going on. But I wouldn't hold it against fitness.
No.
Just like you shouldn't hold it against business. It's like,
True.
I mean, who knows? Maybe those guys are complete fucking assholes.
Well,
or maybe there's something wrong. I don't know.
Maybe they just got so confident that they felt like they deserve better.
Maybe. Maybe.
And some people do actually think like that. All your life, you were shunned as being fat or overweight or whatever the case may be.
Or too skinny.
Exactly. And you automatically start developing a physique that your expectation grows. And
you become stronger as a person.
Exactly.
And maybe your partner is not as strong mentally.
Exactly.
It might not be just a physical thing.
Exactly.
However, if it is just based on a superficial physical thing, then you don't want that person in your life.
Exactly.
If she's going to get super hot and want to go for another hot person, it's based just on that, then like screw that person.
That person was not for you.
Yeah, or
exactly.
like same way for a guy. If a guy gets super hot and then you see him transform and he gets super cocky because he's getting all this attention, then it's like, go.
Yeah.
But then you have on the other angle, like you have cool, awesome like workout dates, and you have couples that are like working out together, and I think that's awesome. I really love. I mean, I love working out with my boyfriend. I'm sure you love lifting heavy ass shit with your girlfriend.
If you can find that connection with someone that you love, and you guys can go to the gym together, it's an amazing feeling.
It is an amazing feeling. It was something that like for me, like I didn't welcome a lot of people to do with me because it's a very intimate. And then it's you're sharing that moment, and some days you might have a hard day and you're like really going at it with the iron, and that person is there in the peripheral and they're like seeing you go through that process. Other days are great. I think it's awesome. What kind of mental connection do you think builds when you're lifting together?
Well, I would say that confidence in trusting that person, and like spotting someone is a mental thing.
Your girl spot you?
Of course.
I spot my boyfriend. I
I
scream at him.
I trust my girl to spot me more than like pretty much half the gym that I go to. I would pick my girl.
Because she's really watching detail.
Yeah, because
she really wants you to succeed.
She has that mental connection with me. She knows what I'm capable of doing, and she knows when to come step in and take over or when to back off. A lot of these guys, they don't know that. Like I hate, for some reason, when I'm benching or squatting and stuff like that, I hate people to touch the bar. Let me try to get my
Let me try to get it.
Exactly.
I'll let you know.
She knows.
You will
that,
know. Because she knows you intimately.
Exactly.
Yes. We've touched upon like singles and people together and, transforming for the good and bad. Let's get real here. Like, fit people, I think they have better sex. What do you think?
Well, I'm I'm gonna be honest with you. When you go,
Fit people have better sex?
When you look at porn, right?
I don't watch porn that often.
Ah, come on.
What kind of porn do you watch?
I'm not gonna go.
We don't
I'm
need,
not
you
gonna
shouldn't
disclose.
go there. Don't go
But
there.
when
Don't go there.
when you look at porn, which one would you watch? The one with people that are not fit, or the one with people that are fit?
Is there porn with unfit people?
My point exactly. The majority of the time you see porn, it's usually somebody that's fit in there.
But are they really fit? Like fit people?
I'm sure they have cuts.
Yeah,
They have abs.
that's true.
You don't see some like super, unless that's what you're into. Some like, belly hanging off and all this other stuff like that. You don't see that.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, do they have more? You think they have?
I think
We have more stamina.
Yeah, I think so.
And like
More,
post-workout.
more blood flow.
Yes. Well,
Better blood flow.
Well, we spoke once about what deadlifts do for women.
Uh-huh. I think you probably do the same thing for men.
What do they do for women? Remind our viewers.
I'm gonna let her answer that question.
Deadlifts for women, they add more testosterone, right? And then I thought there was something that goes on in this general area, and it makes them want to hump a little bit more. Now all these girls will be like, I'm gonna deadlift. And all these guys are like, you better deadlift. But there's
the same thing for guys.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah, boosts your testosterone, yes.
I think that there's that fire that happens when you work out, and then you get your post-workout meal, your protein shake, all that stuff, and then you got to take a shower. You got to
And in general, everything is just
I
more
want to get
noticeable.
naked after.
Everything is more noticeable. Nothing is hiding. When you're in shape and stuff like that, you don't have extra skin to hide anything.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
So you don't have to turn off the lights. You have more confidence.
Oh,
so
now,
you get in the bed
now we're
and
going down another. Now we're going down another.
You'll be surprised though. You'll be surprised how many people turn off the lights.
That's true, but fit people are like, fuck it, leave the lights on.
Exactly.
I want to look at myself. I want to look at you. Put the mirrors over there.
There you go.
Turn on the cameras.
You'll be surprised how many people have mirrors on the ceiling.
Yes. So fit people.
I guarantee they probably have better sex.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, better than drunk sex, which is sloppy and you can't even remember. But we're not going down that road. We're not going down that subject. But I'm just saying.
What about drunk fit sex?
Oh, shit. Oh, man. There's drunk fit sex. Well, first of all, fit people get drunk faster because they're tolerance.
And that's another benefit to being fit, guys. You got to spend less money on liquor.
That's right. That's right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that topic as much as we did. Make sure to subscribe to Generation Iron on YouTube and continue to send us comments. I don't know if sending us, but definitely comment on Instagram and YouTube.
Of course.
Other subjects that you'd like us to cover.
And also make sure you guys follow us on YouTube and Facebook. And my Instagram is IFBB Pro Akim Williams. It's also the same thing on Facebook. And Margarita's Instagram and Facebook is
Margarita Ventura Fit. That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.